This is Samia now, Lockdown Diaries, my latest blog. Whilst the entire world is going through a dramatic and drastic change, we are now facing and living a life we never would have imagined. Our routines and schedules are all out the door now. We're so used to competing and chasing materialistic things that the sudden change has us all lost and confused. Without partaking in the rat race, we find ourselves suddenly without a purpose. We feel overwhelmed, lost, and confused. All those years of complaining that we are tired and have no time for anything has finally been answered, and we have been given time to complete those unfinished projects and perhaps start new ones. Then why do we find ourselves lacking motivation? Perhaps it's the uncertainty. We do not know when this will all end. When will we be able to roam the streets freely again? We're so conditioned to thinking and planning the future, and we're so used to routines and being governed by the clock that this sudden shutdown has knocked us all down. Every day has become a challenge as we struggle to maintain a routine whilst being at home. Initially, the thoughts were that I would only last 2 weeks. I will be fine, I thought. But with talks of extensions and possibly moving the lockdown into the end of May, I'm just plain scared right now. Having children of school-going age is another challenge, as it's really hard to maintain the balance between strict routines and just enjoying your time home with the kids. The time we've all been asking as parents to spend quality time with our kids. Homeschooling is something that we only heard of. Something foreign, possibly something for lazy parents who just couldn't be asked to stick to school routines and timetables. I have a newfound respect for parents who have been homeschooling. This first week, I was just trying to get my head round what was happening, possibly lying to myself that this is temporary. But as the news kept bombarding us with more bad news, I just started to feel overwhelmed. The second week, I started planning and taking the opportunity to start those projects I've always wanted to sink my teeth into. As I felt joy that I have something to look forward to, I started to shut down the outside world as I wanted to focus on me and my family. With the start of the third week, it all started to feel very, very strange. I just can't get to grips with this strange lifestyle. Social media is getting too overwhelming with people constantly bashing each other for their decisions. We have been asked by the government to stop, so why can't we just stop? Stop. Stop and think. Stop and reflect. Stop and breathe. Stop and be grateful. Stop and dream. Just stop. The world perhaps needed this time to heal, and everyone just needed to pause and rethink their choices. People are sacrificing their time and their lives to help the world heal, to keep the world moving, but for only what is necessary. We are losing precious lives to this disease. Surely we should start to value our own and live both in the present and our futures. Enjoy those precious moments with your family. It's time to self-reflect, laugh, meditate, relive the best moments of your youth. Go back in time. We can do this all by just staying at home. Why don't we use the mandatory lockdown rules to our benefit? Save the world, ease the burden on those risking their lives for us. Being a war hero couldn't possibly be easier than it is now. The battle is actually within us, the battlefield our minds. Conquer the negativity, reinvent yourself, a better self. Let's come out of this stronger and win this for the world.